What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Hey, I'm noticing a familiar trend in music, and that's artists are, in my opinion, not all but some are getting really, really lazy in terms of the content and the quantity and quality of the content. We already had a conversation a while back about how songs are getting shorter and shorter, and I've spoken about it on my podcast a couple of times, the Underground Dialogue podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that. But people have given me different theories of why it's like that. Some in defense of it, some not, and some in between. Um, I guess I'm just from an old school way of thinking. I was raised on three 16-bar verses with hooks in between. That's just how I came up in the game. That's all I know. And now you're kind of seeing songs that are 2 minutes long, maybe two verses, 2.5. 3 minutes is a long song these days. Um, I'm not going to ever go down that road. But I will say this. Even if somebody makes a shorter song or making shorter songs these days, if the song is a good song, the song is a good song. It makes you wish it was longer because it was that good. So I do understand and appreciate that. But a lot of guys are just putting together anything. They're just throwing anything together. And especially the more popular that you get, the more wind that you got under your sails, you already kind of popping out here. It seems as though my thought process would be the more steam that you get, the more popularity and greatness that you accomplish, it will make you want to go harder. I think about people like Muhammad Ali. They won. They want to win again. Now I want to prove I'm this great. Or I'm that great. Michael Jordan win one championship. He want to win two, three, four. He want to keep winning. The greats want to keep winning. People who get satisfied a little bit too easy, they're to me their greatness only lasts for so long. It only lasts for a short time. You gotta have I guess a fire in you that just seems to never go out. But also, I would just want to believe that you would have a deeper appreciation for your fan base to want to give them content. Just give them more and more and more good music and more information as possible. And I just don't see that now. And I know a lot of people might be thinking, "Oh man, that's the old way." I mean, what you talking about, man? You better come on up to the new. Nah, well, I ain't never gonna come up to that. You know, One thing I can pretty much promise y'all that as long as I'm doing music, it's gonna always be a vast abundance of quality content in every album, in every song. It's not to say that one song may be a little longer, a little shorter than the other, but the quality is gonna be there. It bothers me when artists don't respect that aspect of it. When you don't respect that aspect of it, because uh, I like to feel like if you get in the car and go out of town and you can pop in one of my albums, it's gonna at least get you an hour plus down the road. Nowadays, man, a whole album might be 30 minutes long, 35 minutes long. And, if you like that, then that's cool. If you were of the newer generation and that's what you used to, that's the norm, then I guess it's nothing that you have a problem with. But coming from where I come from, in the generation I come from, man, we appreciated the fact that, and that's another point, we appreciated the fact that the artists that we came up on and loved, they made sure that every song was full of content. Every song was quality, not just the single or maybe one or two singles, and then the rest are just what they call album fillers, and it's really nothing else, to go on. And that's problematic, bro. That's problematic. So my advice to all artists, man, put your best into every song that you do, because we've had so many conversations with people, and I've had this happen to me as well. Um, Sometimes the song that you don't even expect to be the song is one of the ones or the one that everybody is talking about, or that's the one that pops off for a particular artist. But just because you didn't feel it as much as you feel a lot of other songs, in that moment when you was creating it, you still was doing your best to make it the best that it could be. And when it came out, you was like, that ain't one of my top picks. But then you look at the views and it's like, oh man, people actually rocking with this. So that alone gives you, should give us the understanding to never cheat the game. Never cheat the game, man. Never half do it. If you're tired, um, like in the words of the great EPMD, if you're tired, then go take a nap. Step away from it for a while, but don't push through and just put down anything on the paper, and then it reflects in the song. And the sad part about it, a lot of artists get away with that simply because um, I've noticed a lot of, not everybody, but a lot of fan base, they really not that hard to please. And a lot of people are such followers to where if enough people say that this is jamming, oh, everybody says it's jamming to me too. But it might not even be deep down in your heart. So go by what you like. Go by what you feeling, not what everybody else says that you should be feeling. If you feeling it, cool. But if you're not, feel free to voice your opinion. But as an artist to a fan, you owe it to them to give your very best, man. To not waste a line, to not waste a beat, to not waste a concept. Make sure that when you look back at your own work, that you can say, okay, yeah, I know I did the best I could. I know I didn't um, play around at all. I gave my all to make this the best that it can be. And I think that people really appreciate that. That, and to me, that helps develop your audience as well. People know what to expect from you. They know you're not going to half do it. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all with another one real soon. Be sure to check out the Underground Dialogue podcast right here on YouTube. New episode drops tonight at 9 p.m. Central Time. So I'll catch y'all later on, man. All right, peace.